Everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you, another episode, Coffee with Coach, on this awesome Tuesday morning. Hope you're up doing well, making those moves, got the mind in the right place. But if not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So, going through the routine like I always do, listening to my videos. This one I've listened to quite a bit already, but there's so many goodies in these videos that it's kind of hard to share all these things all at once because it's a compilation of like a bunch of different ones. And one thing that just caught my attention today that I wanted to share, because yesterday I saw some posts from individuals where they just didn't really seem like happy posts. They didn't seem like they were good posts. They seemed kind of, down and out kind of negative post, and that's what people do on social media. Facebook says in that little thing, that little box, what are you thinking or what are you feeling? And people actually put their feelings out there, so I'm trying to put mine out there, but in a positive way. So on this video, let me see, this video is, the video is called Discipline or Regret. And again, it's David Goggins and Jocko, motivational speech. And the channel that you go to is Let's Inspire. Okay, so those are the things that I'm listening to day in and day out. This one, like I said, I've listened to many, many times. But the thing that caught my attention was he says, change it now. Okay, Jocko's like talking about change it now. There's a lot of us out there that are going through some pretty tough times, okay? Some worse than others, whatever the case may be. But we have a choice to allow those things to win and beat us. And this is these are the purpose of these videos. And that's why I'm talking about what I'm talking about every morning, because over the years, I've just come to realize, like, really, that's just what life is, man. It's just battling, like I said, battling ourselves, battling other people, battling life, and things can come down on us pretty tough. And it will beat us if we let it beat us, okay? And you have to work on this on a daily basis. That's why I'm putting these things out there. I'm just sharing with you guys, like, again, not perfect. I'm not like some invincible guy. I'm not like I don't lose at times or whatever the case may be. The thing is I've decided, like, I don't want to lose. Okay, I made a decision a long time ago that I don't want to lose. Like, I like winning. I like the feeling of winning in a lot of different ways. You can, it could be whatever. I like the feeling of accomplishment. I like the feeling of moving forward and progressing and getting better. It's a great feeling. And I know what losing feels like. That's not a good feeling. I don't want to live there, okay? I've been in positions before where I just felt like I was stuck. I felt like I wasn't progressing. I wasn't going forward. I felt like I was just doing like average things. And I wasn't happy, So I made changes, okay? I made some major moves, big moves, Again, for those that don't know my story, I come from a small town where a lot of people don't leave and stuff like that. From Saginaw, Michigan, and all my family's there. I grew up there. Like, I didn't really have any family anywhere else. That's just all I've known for, like, when I think I was 26 years old when I decided to make that change. And one day I made the change. I said, enough's enough. I felt, and I was doing good, but I just wasn't happy. And I just felt like, I needed to make a change. So I made the change. And then that's how I ended up here in Arlington, Texas. Then, I was working for General Motors for 11 years, okay? I quit General Motors, good paying job, insurance. I wasn't happy. I just didn't feel like I was really doing anything that was, beneficial to other people besides my family. Of course, I was making money and putting food on the table, but that's what you're supposed to do. That's just kind of like average thing. And I just felt like I wanted to do more. And so I did more. I quit my job and went all in on teaching jiu-jitsu and opened up my academy. And now we're 13 years, going on 13 years here. So I made a change. I decided to make a change. The list goes on, guys. But I wanted to put those two out there because those are major changes. Moving away from your hometown, away from, you know, my parents, my brother, my sister, like cousins, everyone I grew up with, like just I left and I moved here. And then to quit a job where you have job security, or at least at that time, you know, General Motors, that was before they went bankrupt. You know, I had job security, and people were like, man, you're crazy. Why would you quit this job? And back then in 2008, 2007, 2008, I'm talking about quitting to go teach jiu-jitsu. People didn't really know what jiu-jitsu was. You know, now people are familiar with jiu-jitsu because it's mainstream. You know, the UFC is on, you know, I think the other day it was like free on ABC Sports. You know, it was just like a regular channel, and it was a really good fight actually with Holloway. But it just wasn't a normal thing, a household thing where you're like, you know, you're gonna go teach what? You're gonna martial arts, like jiu-jitsu, like what is that? You know, and everyone does like crazy hand motions and like it's crazy. So, anyways, and I left because I wanted to make a change. And so once you start doing those things, it becomes easier to make those changes. Basically, what I'm saying is I just felt like something was missing. I felt like I just felt like I just didn't like where I was at. So I decided to make some changes, and they were major changes. They weren't small. Those are big ones there too. So it's for anyone else to be like, oh, what kind of changes did you make? Those are major. All right. So if you know you need to make a change, okay, make the change. Like decide to make the change today. Decide to get out of the position that you're in today. Like, life's unfair, man. It really is. And it can suck, and it can just be really bad at times, but that's only if we allow it to just continue to beat us. We have, like, when you're a kid, you know, teenager, you're kind of dealt certain cards, and you're kind of born in wherever you were born at, whatever city, whatever parents. You can't decide who your parents are. You don't decide where you grow up at. You just come out, and wherever you land, man, you land, and that's it. And you have to deal with those situations. And unfortunately, you know, some people have it better than other people. But once you get older and you're in your 20s, okay, you know better on certain things. You just make a change. And how do you do that? You listen to the right things. You put yourself around the right people. You have, the thing that gets me the most about some people is that some people have a lot of people that care about them, and they fight those people all the time. It doesn't matter what they say to encourage them or to help them. They shoot it down all the time. There's always a negative comment right after that. And it's like they just are deciding to lose, okay? I don't know everyone's story out there, obviously, you know what I mean? But I do know a lot about a lot of certain individuals because people tell me things. And at some point, you just got to say, man, enough's enough. Like, I'm tired of living in this space, this sad space, and I want to get to a better place and go to a happier place. I want to progress. I want to get better. I want to improve. I'm here, so let's get after it. And every day, that's just what these messages are about. Every day I don't get up and feel like doing things that I know I should be doing every day. There's days where I do feel defeated. I do feel beat up. I do feel like whatever, but I have control over my mind, and I definitely have control over my life to the point where I just can't, and I don't want to lose. And the thing is the reason why I'm doing these videos, because I want people to win. Okay, that's a big reason why I quit General Motors to do jiu-jitsu, is because I don't know, I'm just a people person, and I just realized like jiu-jitsu is just really not like about self-defense and like learning cool, submissions. It's really about people and the progression of people from when they start and what they got to go through and who they become, throughout the process of training jiu-jitsu. And that's just what I like. And then now when I got into these videos, and I'm kind of going in a backwards here a little bit, but I remember one time, and I shared this before on some of my episodes, maybe you caught it, affirmations. When I was training jiu-jitsu, I was a blue belt. My instructor had a dry erase board when you first walk into the academy. And I would always just, I'll look up, because as soon as you walked in, it was like right in front of you. Like you couldn't miss it. There's a dry erase board, you walk in, boom, and there's message of the week. And that's what it said, message of the week, and had the message. And all I cared about was train jiu-jitsu at that time. Like, I really didn't care about the message. I'd see it, read it, cool, boom, go train, change, get my workout on, train jiu-jitsu, and then leave. Next day, message of the week, cool, go train. Then one day, I don't really remember exactly what it was that I was going through, but I was going through something. And that message that was on that board resonated with me, all right? It hit me. So I look at it, and I'm like, I remember because you could only go to the right because that was the way to go to the class. So I go to the right, come back, because as I was going to the right to go to the locker room to change, I came back to look at that board, and I reread the message, and I just remember standing there for a few minutes like, okay, yeah, like that pertains to me. Like whatever it was, it just got me. So I was like, all right, I'll come back to that. And then I just started getting into affirmations. I didn't really know what that word meant, what they were. And then it just opened like this whole other world of like positivity for me. So I'm very thankful for my instructor and for my whatever that message was and those messages of the week. Like I said, there's probably months, who knows, maybe whatever, how many times I saw those messages and just ignored them, all right? But one day where I was feeling whatever I was feeling, that message hit me. And that's why I'm doing these videos, because maybe one day these videos, these messages will just hit you one day and be like, you know what? Yeah, enough's enough, man. Enough of the losing. Enough of feeling down, feeling sad, letting people beat me, letting life beat me. How about we go back to the win column and let's get back to doing what I know I can do, what you should be doing, what you're capable of doing, and all you have to do is make a decision to change it now. Like change it today, change it right now. Like this is enough. Make a comeback, get back in the winning column and do the things that you know that you're capable of. There's a lot of very talented, very smart people out there that are just deciding to make a choice to lose because of whatever, because of relationship, because of, I don't know, man. There's just so many problems in the world. I'd be here all day to try and list those things. And all I know is that I don't want to be in that space. The space that I like living in is the winning space, the progression space. And it could be the smallest thing. Like I was listening to one of these, part of this video yesterday, and one of the guys was just like, man, I think it was Joe Rogan. I don't know, it was one of these guys. But it doesn't cost you money to feel good about yourself, okay? You don't have to go buy some clothes, some shoes. You don't have to go wash some cars. All you got to do is just do certain things little by little each day, like maybe eating healthier, going for a walk, going for a run. People say, oh, I hate running. Oh, I hate working out. Yeah, but it's good for you. You know what I'm saying? It's good for you. It will make you feel like you're doing something, and you are doing something. You're getting better. You're getting stronger. You're getting healthier. You're helping yourself live longer. Like all these things. Read a good, like a positive book. Listen to more messages. Like put yourself around better people. These are the things, guys. Formulas, easy formula that doesn't cost you anything to help you start winning if you are losing and you're down and out. Like get out of that space. Decide today. Like I'm going to change it now, and I want to go to a better place. Again, I know I felt like that. I remember be sitting out, looking out the window in the house I lived in Saginaw, and just was like, man, I just felt stuck. I got to do something. I wasn't running from a problem. I just felt like where I was at just wasn't going to get me to where I want. And at that time, I really didn't even know. I just wanted to just make a change, and I made it. And I made a drastic change. I basically packed up, sold my house, and moved down here to Texas and made a major change. And then again, 11 years working for General Motors, quitting something like that, where at that time, people are like, man, if you got it in General Motors, you made it. Like you're set. You're set for the rest of your life. You're good. You got a great paying job, insurance. You don't have to do anything else but just go to work every day. But that's not what I wanted to do. That just sounded, I don't know, man. That just didn't sound good to me. Like that's all I got to do is no, I want to do something more. So I did something more. I made the change. I made major changes, I don't know, man. I can go on forever with all the things that I've done. All I'm trying to say is make a change. Do it today. Like stop with the negative post. Stop with the sad post. Stop with the shooting your friends and families down that they're trying to help you. and take the advice, take the love, take the winning, absorb what people are trying to help you with and let it help you. Like heal, get to a better place, start winning and start doing bigger and better things because you can do it and you deserve to do it. Like you're here, you're alive. Like make something happen with yourself. Stop deciding because it's a choice. It's a choice. That's what these videos and these books are teaching me. It's a choice. I can either decide to win today or decide to lose today. And I gave that, I asked my team last night about it, before I bought everyone out last night. Matt was packed. And I said, who in here wants to win? Everyone raised their hand. I'm not talking about competition. I'm talking about life. And everyone raised their hand because they should raise their hand. And I said, great. Then don't lose. Okay? Don't decide to lose anymore. Wherever everyone on the mat made a mistake at some point. Don't make the same mistakes. You know, don't make the same mistakes. Like they said, the first time it's a mistake. Second time, it's a decision, okay? You're deciding to lose. Decide to win today, make a change, make it happen now, and go get after it. All right, guys, I got things to do, and I got to go get after it for myself. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. We'll see you.